Hey, what's up guys? Jay here, solo YGO. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome to GOAT format if you're new. Today I have one of our rogue strategies. It is Toons. This is one that's not very reported on YouTube as far as like search results go, so I'm again trying to add value to the community. I like Toons. I think it's a popular strategy, despite not being good historically throughout pretty much any format. But we'll try and make it work. We got a list here. I scavenged the GOAT format Facebook group for anything I can find on it, and we expanded upon the strategy, so this is what we got. All right, guys. We got 3 Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. He's going to be the biggest one available. It's a no-brainer. You got to max out on him. We got 3 Toon Summon Skull. Funnily enough, it's pretty similar to like old format Yu-Gi-Oh, where like he was the best 2 tribute summon, he was the best 1 tribute summon, but now you special summon them essentially by their Toon mechanics, so that's pretty good. But he needs 1 tribute, he needs 2. And then we're playing Toon Gemini Elf. We're playing 3 of those. It's the best level 4, obviously. So we basically just got a bunch of beaters. And that is actually it for the Toon monsters. There is not a crazy amount to choose from in GOAT format, at least good ones anyways, and we'd rather just play stuff that supports kind of the beatdown strategy that we're going for here. But along the lines of generic monsters, we're playing 3 Nimble Mamanga. Not only does it help you get out bodies, but it also helps increase your life points. And one thing to know about Toons is that we have to pay life points, right? Toon World makes you pay 1,000 life points upon activation, so there's a bit of synergy there, both in regards of getting out bodies for Toon summoning, as well as gaining life points for Toon World, and then just what you're generically trying to do. So that's a good synergy. And then we play 1 Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Breaker and Songun are probably the 2 best, but I didn't want to play the 1 Songun for the Nimble Manga. There's really no other target in the deck, so we're just playing the 1 Breaker. Obviously 1900 beater on summon, you can pop a spell or trap, so he's really good. Limited to 1 in the format, you can't play more than that. And then we have a ton of spells. We only play 4 total traps. So let's get on to the spells. Alright, to start off with, let's just do these first actually. We have the Toon stuff. We have 3 Toon World and 3 Toon Table of Contents. This is going to help with your consistency throughout the deck. Toon Table of Contents, that is anyways. It's going to allow you to add any Toon card if you deck your hand. Ideally, you want to make sure you have a Toon World. It's a continuous spell, not a field spell, so you can't use terraforming on it. And yeah, not much to say about it. Toon World, obviously, pay 1,000 life points upon activation, and it's needed for your Toon monsters. Alright, on to the generic spells, the ones that are not archetype specific. We have 1 Pot of Greed. It is still GOAT format. If you're not playing Pot of Greed, Graceful, or Delinquent Duo, you're just kind of nerfing yourself. Delinquent Duo is probably the only card in this whole deck that costs money. So if you can pay 20 bucks for a Duo, the rest of your deck's virtually bulk, as long as you're looking for it just in any rarity. Obviously, the Toon stuff starts to get more expensive when you start looking at OG stuff, like the Secret Rare Blue Eyes or the Ultra Rare Toon Summon Skull, etc. It can get up there in price. For more one-ofs, we have Snatch Steal, Premature Burial, 1 Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, obviously, for those scapegoat tokens, and then you also have some levels to go into. We're playing 1 MST, limited to 1 as well. We are not playing Heavy Storm. We do not want to play Heavy Storm because Heavy Storm doesn't have synergy with Toon World. Outing our own Toon World is not good. Instead, we're playing 3 Giant Trunade. It has synergy both with putting our Toon World back in our hand, as well as allowing our clearing space for our big Toons to attack directly. Soul Exchange. Obviously, we need to get bodies, and it's better to use theirs than ours. 2 Magic Reflector. That's to put a counter on Toon World. If it would be destroyed, you remove the counter instead. And then we have 3 Scapegoat. Scapegoat is so good in this deck. Not only do we have 1 Metamorphosis to go into Thousand Eyes Restrict if we need to stall, because this deck can definitely be bricky, but also it's just bodies to defend, and also you can use them for the Toon summoning, because it's not a tribute summon. And that's it for the spells, guys. Next up, we have the traps. We're playing 1 Call of the Haunted and 3 Royal Decree. 1 second while I grab the extra deck. Alright, so this is the traps. Obviously, Call of the Haunted allows you to get a body, allows you to bring back a big Toon, and then 3 Royal Decree. We're looking to go for game. We have some massive beaters on the field. We want our attacks to land, and we don't want them to bring destruction upon us, considering our resources are already rather limited. And outing one of our monsters, you never know when you're going to get it on field again. Again, this is very rogue. This is very jank, this strategy. We made it the best we possibly could. However, if you're playing GOAT format, you're playing Toons, you know, hopefully you have a friend who's willing to play you with another deck that's maybe just as non-competitive to make it kind of level. Alright, and because we had the 1 Metamorphosis, I forgot to bring out the extra deck, but here we go. We'll just show you, honestly, it's just play every level, right? If you have a complete GOAT extra deck, you just start to accumulate every level because you have Snatch Steal. But the main ones, at least for this deck, with the monsters that you can make, you want Thousand Eyes Restrict. You only need 1 of them because you're only playing 1 Metamorphosis. That's for your Scapegoat tokens. It's going to be the best floodgate of the format. You have your level 4s. You have Dark Fire Dragon. Again, you only need 1 because you only have 1 meta. That's the only option for that level. You have your level 6s because of Toon Summon Skull. You have Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, Ryu Senshi, Dark Flare Knight, Roaring Ocean Snake, and Ojama King. You have a lot of options for level 6, so you just want to have all of them at least. And then for level 8, for Blue Eyes, there's really only 1 good option. You have Gatling Dragon. That's going to allow you to pop up to 3 monsters, so that works pretty good. And then, of course, still play every other level just for Snatch Steal, but if you're trying to keep it budget and rogue, and you don't want to buy every monster just for Snatch Steal implications, at least just play the options that you can make, and then you don't have to spend too much money. You can just have a few of these. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's Toons for the GOAT format, Yu-Gi-Oh's 2005 era of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys like that, let me know. Subscribe, like, and if you want to support the work for all these random niche decks that we do throughout the course of different formats of Yu-Gi-Oh! We have the Patreon down below in the description, and it'll probably be pinned in the comments as well. So yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thank you. See you in the next one.